Hello everyone, I am back and I just got done watching 9 hours of Stranger Things season 2 and I just want to start out by saying I absolutely loved it. I thought it was better than the first season, which was really hard to do, and I just want to just dive right into this. Before I go into it, I want to say there's going to be spoilers throughout, so if you haven't seen the second season, I would go and watch it and come back. So story wise, I loved how in the first episode, the big twist of 11 living in a cabin the whole time with Hopper. And their dynamic is just so awesome to see. They're both such powerful presence. They both have such a powerful presence. Her literally with her powers, and Hopper because he's just such a strong, personality, strong presence. And just watching those two interact was just so awesome. And what was I gonna say? Oh, and I really liked the new characters that they brought in. I loved Maxine, Max. She felt like such a natural fit in the group. And when they first introduced her, I was like, oh, is this gonna work out? Like, I was like, oh, I don't know if like you would have just stirred like this great chemistry that this like little group of friends had. But she was such a great addition to the friends group, and I loved that character so much that she just fit in perfectly, and you didn't feel like she was out of place being there. And I loved Bob, Winona Ryder's character, Joyce's new boyfriend. I feel like he could have been such like a throwaway character that people didn't really care about, but Sean Astin made him very likable. And a spoiler, when he dies in the second to last episode, it is just so heartbreaking, and there's a lot of emotional moments in this season. I definitely cried multiple times watching this. Um, just the sweet little parts with, Jonathan and Will, and they're sitting there, and he's talking about how they're both freaks and it's okay to be a freak. Like, Jonathan's like, oh, I'm a freak. He's like, is that why you don't have any friends? I was like, oh my god, it's so heartbreaking. And then you're just like rooting for Jonathan and Nancy to get together the whole time, and they finally do, and it's so awesome. And I just want to talk about the kid actors because these child actors, more so, I mean, you could see it in the first season, obviously. This group of child actors is mind blowing. How amazing they are. They can just switch on the emotional switch so easily, and they make it so much more believable. And to me, it was weird because all the way through, it kind of doesn't follow the children you think it's going to follow. Like, they don't really follow Elle as much as I thought, and Mike. Like, I thought their reunion was going to be like sooner, but it didn't happen until the very end of the season. And you really got to focus on characters like Lucas and Dustin, who I thought was the standout. Dustin, I thought was so great. I loved him and his mom, and I felt so bad for their poor cat. And I loved the little thing with the little thing, well, it became a big thing, but with Dustin and the Dema dog, is that what he called it? It was like a Demogorgon dog creature. It was like a little lizard guy that he finds in the trash can one day that turns out to be like one of these like Demogorgon creatures. And it was so sweet at the end, like how it came full circle, like he gave him the Three Musketeers, like when he was just like a little lizard. And then and then at the end when they see him in there in the tunnel, uh and he gives them the Three Musketeers, and they were able to escape. And I was like, oh, like I just loved how all the characters were built upon. Even Steve, I was like, where are they going to go with Steve? Like, after him and Nancy didn't work out, I was like, how are they going to incorporate Steve anymore? I feel like Steve's like done as a character, and they give him like a big brother role to Dustin's character, and I was like, oh, it's so perfect. And I loved him with the kids and how they were running around, and they were like going in the tunnels themselves and trying to destroy this new creature. And I loved the adults, especially this season. I feel like in the first season, a lot of the times the adults kind of took a back seat to the kids' story. I feel like the adults were really like front and center, and I thought Winona Ryder and David Arbor did such a great job this season. And I just wanted to say, oh, and the other thing I want to talk about was there was one episode in the season that I did not like. I understand like why they had to put it in there, but it just felt like the tone wasn't, it didn't match the other episodes. It felt so out of place. Like if you would have taken the episode out, it would have been fine. It was episode 7, and it's the episode where Elle runs away, and then she finds this girl who was with her in this in the lab, whatever they called it, with Papa. And she finds her, and she's kind of with this gang, and they're doing terrible things. And I just felt like I understand they were like trying to give like a throwback to like the 80s, like grunge, like Warriors kind of feel, but I just felt like it was so out of place. And I knew why, like they wanted to build her character, like she had to run away and see what the world was like so she would want to come back to Hopper and her friends. But it was just, I don't know, it tonally, it just felt like it was so out of place, and I felt like that was the only kind of weak spot for me. But overall, this season was amazing. It was wonderful. I'm going to watch it again. Uh, it shocks me how great television is now, and this is definitely one of the shows that is making television great. So that has been my review of season 2 of Stranger Things. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and like I said before, I am on this new app called Stardust. It is a app where you can go on and you can make 3 to 30 second, I can't talk in this video, 30 to 30-second videos of yourself either reviewing or reacting to movies, television shows, whatever, trailers. And I'm on there. I just did some little Stranger Things reviews for the episodes. So if you want to check me out, I put the link down below, and you can go and follow me on there if you like. If it's something you think you'd be interested in, then that'd be awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you for my next video. Tell me down below what you thought of this season of Stranger Things, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!